trips and young romances, breakups and second chances. Our rhythm steers through all these years.
Dating, the incredibly confusing relationship foundation that many lack a proper definition for. So, what is dating?
Dating, it depends. Some people can date for sexual drive.
Indeed, dating is rather a baffling concept that many fail to understand. Chris Hart, a Nairobi-based psychologist specializing in relationship issues and social skills coaching, defines dating as...
People really date for two reasons. Sometimes they just do it for fun. No purpose at all. It's just a guy and a girl going out, having a good time. They've got no real purpose for the whole exercise. They're just enjoying themselves. But the split second you start thinking that you are dating because you're looking for a spouse, then the rules change dramatically and you have to follow them. And if you don't, then basically you waste an incredible amount of time and get pretty upset and all sorts of bad things start happening.
And with that understanding, it would be assumed that dating should be a smooth affair. However, there are some do's and don'ts, especially for first dates. For example, many are conflicted about whether to kiss or not to kiss.
I think kissing on the first date is a bit inappropriate because then it personalizes issues even before you get to know the person in real sense.
A coffee shop, picnic or the club. Just what is the most preferred place to go on a date?
Well, a first date, the best first date is actually in broad daylight. In other words, I hate to say it, a coffee shop at 11 o'clock in the morning, you know. And the reason is you're both awake, stone cold sober, you're not too tired, you're not too sort of hungry or anything like that. And you don't have to stay very long, you know, in a coffee shop sort of situation. If you don't like what's happening, you can be gone in half an hour. But more than anything else, broad daylight in a coffee shop encourages honesty.
Just when is the right time to date?
I believe above 18.
Okay.
Above 18, yeah.
There's no right age for a woman. There's a right age for a man. Be very suspicious if he's too young or too old. But women, you sort of have to see where they are in their lives and what they're trying to achieve. And if they're doing very well, they'll tend to put it off for a few years.
When it comes to meeting venues, there are countless options ranging from online or virtual dating to physical locations. Chris is affirmative that dating requires no boundaries, although there are exceptions.
Is that they don't start in anything like the way people think they do. Everybody thinks that you start by, oh, you know, eyes meet across a crowded room and people fall in love and all that sort of thing. These days you have to do it the other way around. You have to interact with lots of people just in your place of work and amongst mutual friends and all those sorts of things. And you make a little bit of small talk with all the people you meet. And so you basically know quite a lot about the person who you suddenly say, hey, we're having fun, why don't we go on a date? In other words, you don't date strangers. You date people that you've already screened a little bit. You know something about them. You know they've got a job. You know they've not actually got a boyfriend or a girlfriend already, and these sorts of things.
So, what does it take for a date to count as successful?
If you start, how shall I put it? If you start presenting yourself as something that you aren't on an early date, then things are going to go pear-shaped very quickly. So it's a really good sign if you find yourself saying things that are true and believing that that's what's happening from your partner.
I dance to your beat only forever. If love is a drum, you are my drummer. I dance to your beat.
The ideology of dating could be best interpreted from your school of thought. For Channel 1 News, I am Karen.